Well, hello everybody. Just want to take a moment and show you how beautiful the Orthodox Church is. This is St. George in Vicksburg. As you enter all Orthodox churches, you'll realize that they're all facing the east. As you're sitting in the congregation, as I'm standing here in the church, you're facing the altar. And as you notice, this big icon shield, or what's called the iconostasis. Every Orthodox church in the world, be it a Greek church, Russian church, Antiochian church like this one, they're all basically the same. All the altars have basically the same four gospel writers, St. John, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, as you face the altar. All four are on the royal doors. And there you see that they're closed, and I'll explain that later, but all iconostases have the same basic setup. Also, some are more elaborate than others. As you look into the church, to the right of the royal doors is Christ, the teacher. And to the immediate left of the royal doors is the Theotokos, the Mother of God, Mother Mary, holding the Christ child. And immediately to her left is St. George, who is a patron saint of this church. Every church will have a different patron saint. And one of the royal doors, or the side entry doors, is Archangel Michael. On the other side, again, you have the Christ, the teacher. And then immediately to his right is St. John the Baptist, the forerunner of Christ. And again, here's St. Gabriel on this side. Some of these others are biblical scholars. I don't know their names. Father Nick told me at one time, but they're all basically the same. See, all the icons are so beautiful. This is the one with the Epiphany we just celebrated Thursday night, and Christ being baptized in the River Jordan. In the Orthodox Church, again, all churches are designed to impact your five senses. Of course, this is most evident, the beauty of it that you see with your eyes. Along the walls, you'll see different feast days of the church. That's the Transfiguration. Again, every Orthodox church is basically the same. That is the Epiphany. We just got through celebrating. You saw the icon before, Christ being baptized. And this is the Nativity of Christ, being born in the manger. And it's the Annunciation. I'll have to give you the meaning of that later. Can't remember off the top of my head. On this wall we have Pentecost, where the disciples were sent out and given tongues to speak to different people throughout the world to spread the gospel. The ascension of Christ into heaven. This is the resurrection. And lastly, we have Palm Sunday. I'm sure they're in certain order. I haven't really paid a lot of attention to that as far as the windows, but they're all stained glass, beautifully stained. And of course, at the end of the church, as you're facing the west, it's Christ sitting in judgment. This was a choir loft at the back of our church. You also have, every church will have what's called a bishop's stand. It's where when a bishop visits your church, he'll sit there most of the church services. He's not actually officiating. But to me, it's just the most beautiful church designed, again, to impact all five of your senses. The Mother of Christ, the Theotokos, we call it in Greek. Theo meaning God, Tokos being the Mother of God. Theotokos. Again, just want to share with you the beauty of the church. Icons everywhere. Let me know if you have any questions.